welcome to Dream Genie channel today. And we have a special guest today, Mrs. Sunaina, who is a co-founder of ICHIZEL Interiors. So let's have a conversation with her today. So welcome to our channel, Ms. Sunaina.
Hi,
so
nice.
I understand that you run a very successful interior designing firm. So we want to just know a little bit more on your ICHIZEL Interiors. So let's begin with the interesting name, right? The ICHIZEL.
Yeah,
so could you just tell me how did you come up with this name?
Yeah, it's like it's a carving tool. We can give you a shape to your dreams and desires of your house or office or whatever, a restaurant. Which I give the shape and the design.
Oh, wow, that's very deep.
It's just a carving tool. What we use it for designing. It's like a.
So did you come up with that name?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
I did not get the domain, so I added I. It's like representing me. So it's like ICHIZEL Interiors.
Nice. So can you tell me where is it located for the audience?
It's in Tanisandra, behind Manyata Tech Park gate. Okay. Yeah.
And since how long you have been running this firm?
I'm into this business from year 2007. Yeah, from my registered companies from 2010.
Okay.
I was working as an admin in an called Kaushal Interiors.
Okay.
So I joined there. I used to handle marketing and everything there. Then I thought I should do from myself. So I got my company registered in year 2010.
But why interiors? I mean, you were
interiors. It's like it's my passion. So I would like to. I am very creative, and I want to show a lot of things. I have a lot of designing knowledge, like rustic, contemporary. There are so many types of designing. Things are there.
By the way, you have
a Victorian style. There are so many things, so many type of designs. So I can have a look onto my designing concepts.
Great.
What I give it to the clients.
I believe you have a wonderful house.
Yeah. You can see my house also. I can just take a tour of the house where I have done my Victorian style in that. Okay. It's like a total European style. What I have done.
We'll certainly cover the house. I think you guys should look at the house. It's really fabulous. So we'll definitely do that in another video. But we'll focus on how was your journey from you stepping into the interior designing and the challenges that you had to face in this domain, because I don't think there are a lot of women entrepreneurs in this.
Yes, there are.
We would like to hear it from you how challenging it was and difficult it was to establish such a big firm.
Like after my graduation, in the beginning I saw a small ad in the paper. They were looking for admin for an interior company. I got catched up with the interior, so I went there and gave my interview. There were 50 girls over there, and from them I got selected. Then I was admin there. I was handling total marketing, all the stuff over there. I used to go pretty far places for the marketing, and I used to meet architects, builders, and then a lot of things happened. Then I did my course also in interiors, and I used to do the what do you call, filling of the quotations and tendering, bidding, everything I used to end to end. I started doing it. Then my mentor was Mr. Rajesh, and he was like, he used to tell me, you go ahead, I'll be behind you. So he was supporting me, plus my family, my father, my husband, everyone supported me in this field.
So as a woman, right? You will have your own obligations towards home, towards family and other things.
Yeah.
So having all that and doing this, how would you balance your...
It's like my husband is too supportive for me, and my father also. He used to call me a tomboy from my childhood. And my husband also, he was appreciating me in all my designing and executing. He also joined me later on for my job. Now he is with me.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just introduce to him.
So how big is the firm? Tell us more.
Yeah, in the firm, like, we have designers, interior designers, and we have civil engineers also, and we have in-house team of carpenters and electrical guys, and there are a lot of guys involved, POP and all those stuff.
Do you only handle home projects or?
No, we take up commercial restaurants, and we have done many university works, and a lot of works we have done it.
So Sunaina, if somebody wants to start, like how you were passionate and how you started, right? So what's the journey like? Can you just describe what the challenges are and how did you reach to this level?
Okay.
How was it initially to you?
It is like a tough job to a woman, so to a common woman to do everything. So managing a family and the work also. But you should be, the willpower should be very strong. That I have to do it. I have to go to that meeting and do the designing and all this, explaining to the client, convincing the client. There are so many things in this. So you have to frame your timings and time limit and everything. So it's like you should be very much passionate about this work. That is how we have to proceed.
So how was your first few days in the office when you transitioned from a housewife to entrepreneur?
It was like very tough job, when I used to, I have come from a very small place, okay. And it was, and I from a middle class family, but my clients were from, abroad, and they used to coordinate me from there, and a lot of stuff used to happen. They used to trust me and give the jobs. I have done it everything online also, and I used to go pretty far. Like I have to have gone to Attibile in 2-wheelers. There was a lot of things I have done it in my life. So I was not at all scared of anything. So I used to just go ahead with everything. So I used to manage everything. They never used to knew that I have come from a small place or whatever. They used to be in US and I used to be here and handle the projects. That's how I worked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Hi, we have Mr. Shabeer who has joined us, and he's a co-founder in ICHIZEL. So, Mr. Shabeer, welcome to Dream Team channel.
Hi.
And can you just? I think you have an interesting story. I think people have to know this. Can you tell me about yourself? How did you start your career?
It's a big story. Basically I belong to a different field, not to the interior designing. So my last position was, I was the QA manager for Southeast Asia. So I used to handle Singapore, China and Bangalore. Then when I saw my wife was doing interior projects, and I used to give a lot of inputs to her by roaming through half of the world. I have roamed. That's good on my part. So I used to punch her, lot of ideas for interiors. Okay, you see in Spain what is happening, you see in England what is happening, see in the Singapore how they design. So I have been since she was a very passionate towards creativity and the new things what she wanted to give the clients. So I used to give a lot of inputs to her. Then finally, one day I decided, rather than working for others, why can't I work for my wife?
Wow. Wow. Okay, I mean, how was the transition, right? I mean, none of us would ever probably would leave our full-time job and do that.
Definitely. You see, everybody has their own fixed, goals.
Right.
So when you achieve your goals in your life, then it's a retirement place, right? So whatever I thought I have to achieve for my family, that I had achieved. Then it's a time either to relax, either to support my wife. So I took a challenge, why can't I support my wife?
So tell me this, I mean, how good is she at her work? I know that she is good. From your experience, how was it?
She's a tough lady. Because, when we did our own house, it was a lot of, ideas which came into my mind, because I have seen a lot of other places how they do it and how she used to do it, because she's more cautious about, the eco-friendly product to be used and artifact has to be used. And to be very frank, I can tell you, rather, apart from doing the interior designing, she used a lot of product which is eco-friendly, which in turn she is helping the nature. And
how are your customers' reactions when you finish a project for them and give them?
Yeah, that you have to ask her, because she's the face of the entire project. Yes, I'm there behind her. I'm just a supportive guy. I'm just putting, lot of quality, checking the products, whether the products are to the mark or not. So I'm helping her in managing the thing. The main show she's running. So she should be getting, she'll be able to tell, what's the reaction, whether it is good or bad, because always she's interacting with the clients. I'm just there in the backside.
I was good at designing, the total designing. I used to take it as my part, and he used to handle the execution part. And I used to input a total different concepts to the clients, rather than giving a same typical straight line design. I used to use rustic concepts. I used to use old items and give the new look to them. So that is how I design.
Well, clients like that?
Yeah. They like it. Before that, they don't understand it. Sometimes they don't understand it. I used to put them in 3Ds and show it to them how it will look like and everything before the execution. So it will be like before and after. There is a lot of things in that.
So Sunaina, we have I personally have read your articles in business magazines and a lot of other publications. So with Dream Genie, we actually encourage or look forward for people like you, and that's the reason why we are doing this interview in the first place. So since you've been in this domain for more than a decade now, what are your achievements so far?
Like, we have been awarded as leading interior designers 2018-19, and our company is ISO certified and MSME certified. In 2020 we have gotten turnkey project execution award. Yeah, that is what like we are into in 2020.
Okay.
That is our achievements.
I think to add, I can just add few things. Rather than a project, she takes up a project onto a personal level and she gives the personal touch. So, you know, for us, rather than these awards and all those stuff, the client is more important. And you know, the projects what we have done, still we are like a family now. Over a decade, still we have the long relationship because of her. You know, sometimes I get recognized as SUNAINA'S husband. You know, that's a feel-good
it's
factor
like a total
for me.
client satisfaction is you know, our
So
happiness.
for her, as I see, you know, she gives more importance to the work and the project quality and all that stuff. Moreover, for the social cause, you know, she helps a lot of poor families like carpenters.
We work for women empowerment also.
So Sunaina, if somebody has to reach you, how can you do that?
You can reach us at www.ichizel.in and also other social medias like Facebook, Insta, and all. ichizel.in is the same domain you can put it.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And it was a pleasure talking to you guys.
Same here.
It's a lovely interface. Would you want to say something before?
Yeah, of course. Thanks for Dream Genie channel. You have taken your efforts to come here and interview us. That's great of you. We thank you and your channel. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ICHIZEL. Give shape to your desired dreams. Let's make this world a better place.